It's time to celebrate the All-Star festivities for a week of big-time excitement in My Team.
We've got the players you voted for and exciting new player cards to bring to your My Team lineup just in time for All-Star Weekend.
All-Star packs are bringing the starters, reserves, and stars of All-Star Saturday night.
The starters will all be 99 overall Dark Matters, and every player in My Team is going to want to share the court with the All-Star MVP, who will be added after the weekend as a 100 overall collection reward.
The festival is on now to celebrate, and 100 overall Yao Ming is yours if you...
$2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought on their mind. Walking out of here, a look at the San Antonio Spurs opening line. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. And for the Raptors, the guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. Bender up there with Barnes. And it's Dick in at the small forward position. Take a look at the Spurs. They took care of business on their home floor, up 2-0 now here in the finals. Now they're looking to get at least a split out here on the road.
And the way they've started this series, I sure wouldn't bet against them. They look focused, and boy, do they look hungry.
The shot's good from Quickly.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it back.
Here's Barrett. That one off the back iron and out.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws here for the night. And the first one at the line is good.
Mitchell, 2 shots.
And Mitchell drops them both. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Stolen by Mitchell. That one falls. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. And he could not get that one. To go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Scotty Barnes is one of those do-it-all kind of guys. He can guard 1 through 4, and then offensively, he can basically do any job that's required.
Barnes hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Sohan. Mitchell against Quickly, and he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Mitchell. He's got 10.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Mitchell with the steal. Here's Sohan. And that one drops.
Now, when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. Wemby came up and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Mitchell against Quickly. Shot to stop the run. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Lets it go from the wing, and the Spurs scoring again.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto, trailing by 13. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. At the pass to Dick. Pass to Quickly. The baseline J. That's good on the jump shot. Quickly's got his second basket of the night.
And all the attention goes to Dick's jump shot, but he's a willing passer as well. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Barrett against Castle. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the thing I love about Barrett in watching him, he plays with toughness and determination.
To the paint. Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Dick.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
He gets that one.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early. Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Back to Barrett. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. That one drops for him. Quickly's got 6. Spurs leading by 12. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside, Barrett. They need this. San Antonio with the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. Dick defending. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Quickly.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
13 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
For 3, Mitchell buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 30.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Toronto calls timeout. Look at the chosen one. He's been playing really well.
Well, he's been lights out from the 3 all night. Perfect time to call a timeout and try to stop the bleeding.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Henderson's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Jamison comes in for Sohan. Johnson, he's checked in for Devin Vassell. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Stephon Castle. 1:37 left here in the first quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. You look at Mitchell. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Scotty Barnes.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Can they get it? shot off the mark. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Spurs. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Covered by Mitchell. Pass to Toppin. 55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Makes it off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And he gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Covered by Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
It's tipped. Pass to Mitchell. Up in time. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at zero, great awareness on his part.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a massive lead. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
Walter out there with Toppin. Then it's Martin. And it's Shed in at the one. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Pass to Martin. Here's Shed. No good that time. Excellent defense there from Henderson. From 6 away. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Johnson in the corner. Outside, Jamison. Fox deciding where to go with it. Johnson down low. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Fox passes to Jamison. Toppin pulls it in.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Pass to Shed. Here's Murray Boyle. And it's denied. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Here's Shed, guarded by Fox. Pass to Walter. Now, here's Toppin. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Toppin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Harper's shot's good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Walter. Jamison with the defensive effort.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Harper. The shot off that time.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
And it's Martin missing. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Outside Harper. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Toppin with the steal. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fox with the steal. Shoots over Toppin. Good on the baseline, Jay.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
To the wing on the left. Outside Martin. And there's the drive. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Barnes outside. And the 3 ball is good. Barnes has got 5.
Bill Barnes was waiting on that shot. All he needed was for the ball to find him.
Sohan with the ball. Here's Castle. Just 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got his second basket of the night.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Down low, Barrett. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, Barrett has a lot of physical gifts. He is a wing who is not bothered by taking it inside.
Vassell, the pass to Sohan. Pass to Wembanyama. And a miss there on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Quickly. The second effort goes back up. Barrett dishes to Bender. No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Sohan. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Barnes, so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Pass to Vassell. Over Dick. And the Spurs scoring again.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Fades and shoots. Rebound by Sohan.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Dick against Vassell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And just attacking the paint. Vassell knows better than to hold back.
Quickly the pass to Bender. Back to Quickly. To the middle. Bender with the bucket. Bender's got his first 2 points.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Back to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Hardaway for 3. It's rebounded by Quickly. Quickly's got his 4th rebound in this one. Barrett against Hardaway. Back to Quickly. Nailed from 3-point land. Quickly's got 9.
And the more you see Barrett, the more you realize he is comfortable now passing the basketball, as evidenced by that assist right there.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular. And you're not going to pass up that kind.
A A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Spurs out in front, running away with this one. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. We're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, the energy really affects your teammates. It can be infectious, and now everybody has to match that energy level.
On the court right now for the Spurs. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Raptors had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop it.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And here is Quickly. He's got 9. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Softly drops in the floater. Quickly's got 11 points.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Spurs.
For 3, Mitchell, and got it! Another basket.
For 3.
He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And it's Quickly missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Toppin, he's checked in for Bender. And San Antonio also making a switch. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Castle. Quickly with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And he gets it back. And it's Quickly missing.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Sinks the triple. 63 points for the chosen one.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
To the inside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Quickly with it, now guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Toppin, drills the three-pointer. Toppin's got 6.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
For 3, Mitchell. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Jamison, he's checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And a lot. out of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. You look at Mitchell, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And the Raptors making a change here. Walter's checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Henderson's checked in. Here's Mitchell. And again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First team foul.
The Spurs have been perfect at the line so far, only at just 2 for 2.
Mitchell. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Mitchell drops them both. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Toppin. Here's Walter. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Shed. And again, no good by Toronto.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Count the basket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Pass to Toppin. Here's Walter. Offline with his 3.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight.
Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Raptors shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Another bucket! Wow! And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
He swipes the ball away again.
And he's now tied for third most steals in a playoff game.
Exhausting them with his constant hounding. You're right. The effort level, just amazing. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Here's Murray Boyle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Mitchell with the ball for San Antonio. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Good on the triple.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Martin finds Toppin. Count that one.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
52 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Mitchell, and they pick up 2.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Covered by Mitchell. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Toronto ball.
Bender is checked in for the Raptors.
Raptors. Bender.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Walter can't get it to go.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Toronto shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. Martin wide open, he fires, buries the long-range jumper.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Puts up a deep 3, and again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so it's San Antonio with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching him today. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Grady Dick, and it's Lawson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Pass to Abaji. Now Dick. 4 on the clock. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Rebound by Sohan. And it's the Spurs ball. For 3, Mitchell. Abaji pulls it in. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And the Raptors making a change here. Shedd's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Yep, that one goes in there.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
The shot's good from Lawson.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Lawson against Mitchell. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Lawson outside. Covered by Mitchell. Back to Lawson. Pass to Shed. Here's Abaji. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Good, he hits again.
Mitchell.
He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
For three, Mitchell, and the Spurs another three.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Here's Abaji. Henderson defending. They get the rebound. Lays it up off the glass.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hands it from downtown.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Bender. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Shed. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
And yes, it's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Takes the 13-footer. They get it back. Johnson gets the bucket.
You love to see Johnson crashing in. I appreciate the effort.
With some arc. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Henderson pulls it in. From downtown, and there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Henderson.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Covered by Mitchell. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Takes a 3, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wasted no time on that one.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
If a guy's rolling like this, you continue to feed the hot hand. At minimum, he has to get a touch on the next trip.
From deep three-point land, the long-distance 3 is buried.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Lawson the pass to Abaji. Tipped away. Hardaway with the steal. Mitchell outside. Lets the 3 fly. And good There's another.
3.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
And Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for San Antonio.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this is going to put them on the brink of a sweep in a championship. Just one more win, and that trophy will be theirs.
And I think they'll get it in Game 4. They are on an unbelievable roll right now, and I just don't see anything slowing this group down. If the momentum was going to change in this series, I think it was going to have to happen tonight. Instead, they...
Yet another bucket.
What a performance. He's now tied for third most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, GA, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books. The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. Mitchell way outside, hits it again. Wow.
And he's equaled second all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
A tremendous offensive display, Greg. This crowd on the edge of their seats. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. You might as well sit back and enjoy this one. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForte.